Hey girl, hey. Hey boys, hey. Welcome back to my channel and happy baby Jesus birthday, everyone. And if you are a non-believer, happy holidays. I'm so excited about today and spending this time with you guys and having fellowship with each other. It is just awesome. And I'm excited about Christmas finally instead of sitting around all day watching Investigation Discovery or Lifetime movies. So my dog is on crack right now or something. I don't know. He won't chill out. He did get a huge stocking yesterday with all kinds of treats in it. But I hope everyone is having a great holiday. And for those of you that are alone, we are going to be here for each other. I would love anyone to share any kind of comment about their loved one that they are missing this holiday. I also wanted to share some things about my channel. I did recently get paid for the first time from YouTube, you guys. And thank you, Billy Jones. So sweet. And that's what I'm talking about is the money that we are donating for I promised that I would donate a certain percentage of my super chat. And so what I've decided is that I'm going to donate my PayPal, my super chat, any money that I have made off of this channel. And I just started making money off of my channel, you guys, November 14th. So since then, I have received some donations, one from my monitor, our moderator, you know who you are. You are amazing. Thank you, sweet girl. And another sweet dear friend of mine, she knows who she is, that sent me my Christmas package. Amazing. And so what we're going to do is, in the beginning, I thought that Super Chat only took 30%. So I was going to donate 20% to a cause like domestic violence shelters or something like that. But come to find out, Super Chat takes 42% because I did the math. I added everything up and what I actually got, and they took 42% of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give 10% just total across the board of my PayPal and my super chat, and that should make it to be 20% between the two, because before I originally said I would do 20% of my super chat, but that I'm already only, if I do 10% of my super chat, then I'm getting 48% of it. So I'm getting less than half, and I think that's totally fair. And then my other 10% can come from the PayPal donations that I receive. And that link is down below if anybody is interested in that. I am going to show receipts, you guys. I have made a 400 total, and people say that you shouldn't talk about what you make on YouTube, but yes, you should whenever you are donating a certain percentage of it. You have to make yourself accountable. And so far I have made $400. And so $40 of that will be donated. I personally want to donate it to the Mary Kay Foundation, because you can go to www.marykay.org or marykayfoundation.org, and they show receipts of where their money goes and what they donated this year and that year. And so I love organizations that show where the money goes. But anyone that has donated or given me money in any way, shape, or form, you do have a voice in this. So just email me at this email address where you would like to see it go. I personally want to see it go to domestic violence, and I know that the Mary Kay Foundation keeps the lights on domestic violence shelters across the nation and is really big into that, but it is the popular vote that matters. And so if you have donated in any way, shape, or form, please email me where you would like to see the $40 donation to go to. And then next month, I'll let you guys know what I make, if I make anything, and just keep doing that. And hopefully we will be able to help in some way, even if it's minute, small way. All right, so let me read some comments. Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm so sorry, Annie. who is in heaven. She passed on Christmas 2014. It's not the same without her. Well, Annie, you know that she is looking down on you and she would want you to be happy, and that she still lives through you because she had such an impact on you that you are a part of her as she was a part of you. And she would definitely want you to be happy today. And I'm so glad you're here with us. Crystal says, Merry Christmas, everyone. Good for you doing this. I miss my twin brother every day. Can you use some other form of payment? The only thing that I can do is Super Chat and PayPal, but PayPal, they don't take any money off. Especially if you do it friends and family with PayPal. They don't even charge me. Merry Christmas, Becca. I hope you had an amazing Christmas morning, sister. Thank you, Crystal. And I also put my email there for you guys. I need people to start emailing me so we can get you on the schedule. We are going to start sharing survivor stories. I found out covering Heidi and Margot that I can't cover recent true crime like the professionals can, the YouTubers that have been doing this forever. I just, hands down, it's too emotional for me. I have to let some time lapse. I did the Chris Watts thing a year after all of it went down, maybe even more than a year. So I just want to share survivor stories. And you never know, maybe years from now, victims of these crimes will come on this channel and share their survivor stories. But I want to uplift people, and there are plenty of people covering breaking news and true crime like that. And I love true crime. This is definitely a true crime channel. Don't get it twisted. But I also want to not push to the side the survivor stories. And I had some women set up that were ready to share. And so we ended up, once my car broke down and everything went crazy, we ended up not doing that. And so please start emailing me again. I want to get you on the schedule, and us to share my screen, and you have a voice, and you to share what you've been through. And it can be medical issues, it can be domestic violence, it can be addiction, any kind of struggle that you have survived or that, you know, witnessed, and it made you stronger in who you are today. I would love for you to come on and share that. The best part about StreamYard is I can send you the link. I can either email it to you, I could put it right here in the chat. You just click it, and then it brings you on. You get to decide if you want to show your face or not. You can just show your voice. Now, if for some reason you can't figure out how to not show your face, then just put a little piece of black electrical tape over your thing just like that, and your screen goes black. So it's a win-win for everyone. You get to keep your privacy. If you're the type of person that gets nervous and you can't really use your voice, then I highly recommend it being very therapeutic to type it out and share it. If you don't want to share it on the channel, type it out and read it back to yourself. Type it out and share it with just me in email. I take anonymities very seriously. And if you do not want to say who you are, then you don't have to. And what can happen is I can read your story without your name on the channel and let you know when I'm going to do so in an email. Then you can just be hiding out in chat and listen to what people have to say. That way you don't have to feel embarrassed in any way. But don't be embarrassed, because you are a survivor and you might help just one person be able to get through that struggle that you couldn't get through. So I am just and in awe of you ladies and the things that you have overcome and your trials and tribulations that have made you friggin' warriors today. I got some warrior subscribers. I do. And that's just the best word I can think to describe you. You're fighters, and you don't give up, and you don't back down, and you're not going to let life win or cut you down. You're just going to stand up, dust yourself off, and keep it moving. And I'm just so proud of each of you. I'm cooking a 25-pound turkey. We're doing a family Christmas dinner this evening. It's going to be lots of fun. Yes, girl, we did ours yesterday, and I did a 5.5-pound prime rib in my brand new air oven. Oh, it was to die for. I got lots of leftovers today. I also have to run out we have one store open in town, and I have to go get my son's what are they called? Nintendo cards. So I can send them to my boys in Mexico that I don't get to be with on Christmas. It's awful. I love you, Alec and Aiden. My ex tried to kill me 8 years ago. I was lucky to get away. Oh, wow. That's about the same time that I was going through that, Annie. Oh, bless your heart. I definitely know what that feels like. I've shared that on this channel before about how many times my ex-husband tried to kill me. And I know it's the scariest moment that you've ever been through, and the adrenaline of just having your heart race like that. I'm so glad to be away from that. And I know you are too. My heart hasn't beat that fast. There's a certain way your heart beats when you think you're going to die. And that's just the reality of it. And Annie could probably back me up on this. There is just a certain adrenaline that you get. It could almost give you a stroke. You can feel blood vessels in your neck just going because your heart's pumping so fast. And you're just terrified that this is it, that this is going to be the time that he kills you or she kills you. And I do not wish that upon my worst enemy. I really don't. Merry Christmas, Hair FX. Ooh, yummy turkey breast, Brandy. Annie, so glad you were able to find a way out. We are glad you're here. Yes, we are, sister. Yes, we are. And so feel free to email me, and you can come on my platform and tell your story. I would love for you guys. And don't think that your story, just because you haven't been abused or you were never addicted to drugs, that your story's not worthy of hearing. It is. There are people out there that will relate to what you survived, and there is somebody that you are sharing your story for. You just don't know who it is. And a lot of people are nonverbal, like when it comes to YouTube, and they can absorb a lot from you, but they rarely comment. They rarely, they're shy and timid, and they would never want their comment read out loud or their name to be even said. And so there are a lot of people like that out there that just watch YouTube and love it. And you mean a lot to them when you share what you're going through, because it gives them that aha moment that they're not alone. And that is the best feeling ever. Like Annie just sharing that her husband tried to kill her. I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not like some rare breed out there. My mother was murdered by my stepfather. I mean, this happens a lot, ladies. You have to know. You have to be hypervigilant. You have to be on the lookout. People that you trust for 26 years that are in labor and delivery rooms will steal your baby and murder you. This is a dark time that we're living in, and it's so hard to trust people. It's so hard. Amen. Prayers to all who need it today, from Annie Lane. Bless your precious soul. See, that made you who you are today. You want others to be blessed and to thrive. And that just is something amazing about you, that you inherited as a survivor, girl. You're a survivor, and who you are because you survived is just awesome. It's priceless. I remember counting the blows as my abuser hit me. How crazy is that? I couldn't get away. I thought he was going to kill me. If he hadn't been pulled off of me, he might have. Amen. And you, in those moments, you think about your babies, you think about how they're going to process your death, and it's sad. And then you appreciate life afterwards. When you do survive that, you appreciate the small things. You start to become less self-absorbed and are able to know that life is not promised, and that some monster could snuff you out at any moment. Someone you trusted, someone that was hiding behind a mask for so long, someone that was able to trick you in the beginning because you met their representative. Remember that, ladies. You don't know somebody until you live with them. And even then you might not know them, right? Do you think Shanann knew that Chris was crazy? No, sometimes you just don't know. And they're so good at hiding behind that mask. But always, always, I don't care if you're a genuine person, When you first meet somebody that you really like, you are on your best behavior. You are doing and acting and just on your best behavior because you really want it to work. And so that's why I always say no matter who you are, no matter how genuine or fake you are, when you first meet somebody that really likes you or you really like them, you meet their representative. You do not meet the person, you meet who they are representing themselves as. So just be careful because that mask will fall off from time to time, and that is when you get to see the true character. Let's see. Merry Christmas, Mama, and chat, sending everyone love and positive thoughts. Thank you, Jennifer Ball. You're precious. I'm so sorry, Rebecca, that you went through that. PTSD is real. Yes, Annie. And her brother came and saved her. I know the story. It's so awesome. Right place, right time. And she has not had to go through that since. And she has a very loving, amazing man now. And she raised an excellent young man that would never put his hands on a woman. And so Rebecca survived. Rebecca has an amazing survivor story too. She shared part of it with us. She'll be back for part 2 in 2020. Trust me on that. Because she has a lot more to share. And I really want you guys to hear that. Jennifer. Legacy of Chris Watts. We do not trust anyone. Amen, Mary Deathy Dells. I've been verbally, emotionally abused. Crystal, verbal and emotional abuse is worse than physical abuse. The physical wounds heal, but the emotional abuse and the emotional wounds stay behind almost forever. I remember that my ex-husband told me that I look better with my clothes on. And so for a long time, I didn't want to take my clothes off to be intimate. So it sticks with you. It really does. Also, he told me that I had National Geographic boobs and that I looked like I belonged in a bush in a National Geographic. And so I went and had breast implants. So these things are awful, you guys. These things stick with you worse than the bruises. The bruises healing and you forget and they go away and you don't remember, but the emotional scars stick with you forever and they are triggered constantly, Crystal. So my heart goes out to you more for the emotional abuse. And then as far as the sexual abuse, I completely understand that. And that steals your innocence and introduces you to things that you did not want to be introduced to at a very young age if it happened before you were 18. And even afterwards, that sexual abuse scars you and is almost irreparable. And you dealt with substance abuse. You are a survivor. I'm ready to hear your story, Crystal. So email me and let's talk about bringing you on. Even if you don't want to come on, you can have me read it or we can dive deeper. I know we've talked a lot in email, shared a lot with each other, but I would love to hear a little bit more for you to be able, I'm telling you guys, it's therapeutic to write this trauma down, believe it or not. Even if you don't share it with a soul and you write it down and burn it or rip it up, it helps. I thought people were crazy. I didn't try it until I started this channel, and wow, it has helped so much. I know you're a lesbian. Did I say something about you not being one? Oh, were you telling the chat that you're a lesbian? I do try to say when I'm talking about domestic violence, men and women. I know it happens both. That shows the warrior you are, Crystal. Stay strong, sister. Yes, she is. I'm so happy you are free of that. Bless you. Thank you, Rebecca. I try. Sometimes I don't succeed, but I get up every day and I'm thankful for what I have. Yes, she is. She uplifts me in email every day too. Crystal does. Just keep getting out, Crystal. You got this. Truth. Or abused that way by your partner. No. Yes. Okay. Gotcha, Crystal. And you have been a real blessing to me too. So I enjoy our emails very much, and that you're always just right there for me, and I thoroughly enjoy that. And I want to be here for you too. So you are more than welcome to vent to me in email about anything that's going on with you right now that you're hurting with, or anything like that. Man, you've been through a lot of the same things that I have. So I'm so glad that you are in my life. Thank you, everyone. Merry Christmas. Cheers. Yes, she does brag on her partner, Jen. Jen, right? Yes, and she is so good. They are great together. I mean, they run a business together and live together. If you can do that, you've got patience, and you're in love, and it just is what you want in life. So I love that about you guys. It's great. It's such a blessing to know that both you and Rebecca, even though you didn't have the best people in the beginning, you both ended up with your soulmates, right? Isn't that great? That gives me hope for my future. I know that people find love when they're not looking. So I haven't been looking for 4 years. And so I think that honestly, sometimes you need as much time as you were abused alone to fix that and heal that to where you can find yourself again. Because when you're abused, they steal your inner self. You forget what you like, what you think. You're so used to being a robot for them that you have to find yourself again. You have to figure out what you like to watch, what you like to eat, because you're so used to catering to them that you've forgotten about yourself. You have to figure out what kind of person you are, and what you want to be into, and what makes you happy. Because when you're abused, all you do is focus on keeping that abuser happy so they don't abuse you. So you forget about yourself. You forget what color you like your hair. You forget that you used to love wearing eyeliner. You forget that you were the life of the party, and that your friends thought that you were so outgoing. You become submissive and humble to that abuser, and it's not okay, and it takes a lot of time. So don't go from one abuser to another relationship, because even if they're the best person possible, you will take that baggage from that previous relationship, if you haven't healed, that abuser gave you, and you will inflict it on them. After I left my abuser, I became the abuser, you guys. I started dating a guy that was 7 years younger than me. And when we would drink, I would become a monster. I would hit him. I would destroy stuff in the house. I mean, and it was insane. And I finally realized that I couldn't drink, because I become a different person when I drink, and that I black out, and all that abuse that I endured and went through, I am capable of inflicting it on someone else. So that is another thing that gets very dangerous, and that's the reality of abuse, you guys. And that is normal, and you have to see that and stop it and get help. You have to know that you can end up becoming just like your abuser, because that's what you've been taught. Sad reality, but true. Merry Christmas, Chronic. I'm talking with my niece about finding a partner that deserves to be the best to be part of your life. Amen. Yes, girl. Or taking time for yourself to find out what you like. We become codependent. In an abusive relationship, you become codependent. I don't care what anyone says. And so you got to get your independence back. If you go from one relationship to another, then you're just being codependent again. You have to find your independence. And once you do, you'll be the best version of yourself you've ever been. Trust me on that. Oh, that's great, Crystal. I love that. Are her parents still around? Do you help her with her parents, or are they passed on? You truly do have to find yourself again. You have to learn to love yourself and believe you deserve to be loved before you can be ready for a good relationship. Yes, because they beat you down and they tell you nobody would want you but them. They tell you that you're not worthy, and where you lived growing up, the devil runs those mountains and you're inbred and like lots of stuff. And so you truly do have to build yourself back up, or find a support system to help get you back to there. And Rebecca, I'm so glad that your niece has you guys. You guys are a great support system. You guys are going to turn that girl into a warrior. I just know it. Merry Christmas, Tammy. When's your next surgery, Chronic? Is it next Monday? Bless. Chronic is going through a lot, you guys. So let's just continue to pray for her. I am the devil that runs these mountains. I thought the devil went down to Georgia. I mean, I didn't know he was up here in North Carolina. Yeah, he used to say some really bad things about me. He would say, that girl is pretty like you, except her hair don't look like hay. He would, I mean, just awful stuff. Awful. He told me like the day after I gave birth to his son that he loved me, but he wasn't in love with me. Let's see. It was just bad. Bad. Oh yeah, yes, I got called stupid, the B word, the C word. It was awful. Awful. You know what really bothers me the most, you guys, is that I stayed friends with him all the way up until I started this channel. I thought he was my best friend. I thought we just couldn't live together, and that I pushed him to that, and that almost like I deserved it. And so finally, I got my voice again, and I started this channel, and I started talking about it again and sharing it with you guys, and I got mad. And I'm like, you know what? I'm blocking him. I shouldn't even be talking to him. I know we have children together, but our children are old enough that I can communicate to them. They're 15 and 13. So, I can talk to them and FaceTime them, and they're on my Facebook, and we communicate all the time. I do not need him in my life. How am I going to let somebody get away with that? And I was pretty much letting him get away with it, telling people we were best friends now, and telling him all my business. He tried to get me to come down there this summer with my son, and I ran out and got my son a passport. I mean, it was bad when I realized how much control he still had over me. We're still married, but we haven't even laid eyes on each other for 4 years. Let's see. They're in Indiana, but she got kicked out of the family for being gay. Oh, bless. I'm so sorry, Crystal. Well, I'm so glad she has you and your family. I'm sure your family treats her as their own. And a YouTuber went on a panel and called me stupid. Oh my God, Annie Lane, that is horrible. Yeah, people have to watch out with that word stupid. I try to teach my son that too. You just never know who, even grown-ups that were called stupid their whole lives by parents. There were parents growing up, like there used to be a commercial on TV. I don't know about y'all's area. And it showed a mom or a dad just yelling at the kid, calling them stupid and that they were worthless. And then it showed a number where you could call this hotline and rat them out. And so that is just horrible. I am so sorry you had to go through that, Annie. Yes, Rebecca, oops, it skipped up. Do not know what a blessing you are to your niece. Amen, Crystal. Thank you. Girl, someone tried to jerk a lady's car door open out here at a red light the other day. NC is open carry state. I'm thinking I'm going to do that until I get my concealed carry permit. Yes, girl. I don't blame you. My doors are locked for other people's protection, not my own. I'm so happy that you're doing this, Mom. My mom died on Mother's Day, and it's just me and my husband and my dad. I'm so sorry, Bridget. I bet your dad is so sad too. Were they together when she passed, Bridget? I'm so glad you have each other. Merry Christmas, my beautiful, from Mama Lisa in Wisconsin to you and your family. Oh, thank you, Mama Lisa. Crystal, that's awful. Now she has your family. That's right. Just got on. What's up? We're just chatting about loved ones we miss and that we don't get to be with on the holidays. I'm sorry that happened. I learned long ago that I'm hard to live with because I'm messy, have lots of projects on the go, and hate being told how I should live and what to do. Now I work at my own pace. Yes, girl, I love living by myself. I love being the head of household because don't nobody tell me what to watch. Don't nobody tell me what to buy. Don't nobody tell me that I need to get in there and do them dishes. Them dishes get done when I want to do them. That laundry gets done when I want to wash them. Nobody tells me I shouldn't be buying that for my kids for my birthday. Nobody tells me I shouldn't spend that much for Christmas. I mean, it's great. Independence is something that I had never experienced until probably Mexico. And I was 31, maybe 31 years old. So it was 2009 or 2010 when I got to experience independence, and I have been clinging on to it ever since. My family loves her and treats her as their own. That's awesome, Crystal. Hi, Life of Yvonne. You're so amazing too. One Mama Lisa. Jay Lewis, Merry Christmas from the Lewis family in Virginia Beach. Oh, that's where my daughter's father lives, Jay Lewis. Yay, Dad just showed up. Happy dance. That is so awesome, Bridget. Who has snow? Rebecca wants to know. Oh, Sarah, I understand that too. This is my father. He died in 2013 of lung cancer, so I get it. He used to beg me to make my peanut butter and butterscotch fudge, and he was awesome. I made one of his desserts that he always made, this Hawaiian Delight fluff, yesterday for our dinner. So I'm missing my daddy too, girl. I'm a daddy's girl. No snow here on the coast of NC. Bless everyone today and the new year to all. I too miss my mother who passed 3 years ago, and it's hard. Feel all your pains, everyone. Yes, it is so sad to have holidays without them because you almost feel like you're cheating them or something, but they're here with us and they're seeing it all go down and they're just proud of who we have become today. I know that. I just know that. Yes, losing a hero is hard, especially when it's your only hero. My daddy was my only hero besides, my father upstairs. Yes, you lost your daddy in June of 2016. So sad. I feel my mother's presence daily. Yes, I do too. And when I got married, I was so sad my mom wasn't there, but I had a picture of her sitting up front. And as soon as the preacher said, Donna's mother is here today in spirit, there was a cloud covering up the sun. And as soon as he said that, the cloud opened up and we both, me and my husband, felt the sun hit our face. The moment he said that my mom was there in spirit. I am not lying to you guys. That truly happened on my wedding day. And my abuser can testify to it. And so can my daughter, though. She was there. Yes, it is the hardest loss for a girl, your mama. Because you don't have her for things, milestones in your life, it's really, really hard. And then I got super close to my dad because I didn't meet my dad until my mom was murdered. He was my next of kin. My mom didn't have a will, so automatically I was shipped off to my dad. I met him. I got super close to him from 14 until 38. And then he was taken from me from lung cancer within 6 months. So I didn't never have them at the same time. I don't know what that's like. I did have them. It was like God knew that I needed them like my dad once my mom was gone, and he was always there for me after that. He might not have been there when my mom had me, but he was definitely there after. One hero. But my mother used. This may sound funny, but my mother used. Yes, we do. Wow, it changes your life like shaking a snow globe. That's right. Your mom is all around you. I felt her presence. Oh, that's sweet. Me too, girl. Me too. My mother would wear white diamonds, and I would tell her that gives me a headache. And lately, I smell that. I tell her hi. Mom, love you. Oh, yeah. My mom liked white diamonds too. And the one in the blue bottle, I can't remember what it was called, but it was in a blue bottle. Maybe that was white diamonds. But yeah, it gives me a headache too. That's funny. Bless them. So precious. Yeah, I remember Christmas. Growing up, the only Christmas, I must have blocked most of them out, but the only Christmas I really remember growing up, and remember my mom was murdered at 14 for me, but I remember one year getting an Ogilvy home perm for Christmas, wrapped up under the tree, one Ogilvy home perm, and it was the kind that you got to put on your head, do it yourself, $5 home perm. And I was so excited because I wanted curly hair so bad. And I kept asking for this perm and asking for this perm. And they said that they had to buy the rollers for it, that they couldn't give me the perm until they bought the rollers. And so I finally went back to school, which was January after Christmas, and I still hadn't gotten this perm. And I was telling everybody at school that I was getting a perm and I wanted to get it done. And so I came home from school and I asked for it one last time. And my stepdad, being the psycho killer that he was, dumped it in the toilet in front of me and crushed my dreams of having a perm, like with no shame. So Christmas after that, I made sure that my kids never experienced anything like that. And so I might probably go overboard for, especially for the people that only get like 3 presents. I get my kids like 10 presents. Yes. So it's only because I had such a traumatizing childhood that I want to make up for it with them. So it's just my thing. It might taper off. I have noticed that as I get older, the more humble I get. I don't carry a Coach purse anymore. I don't carry designer bags. I'm still a shoe person, but I'm working on it. And I might not be like that anymore as the years go by. My mother would, sorry, I deleted before. Cherish the here and now. Time goes too fast. I'm lucky to have my mom today. She is cooking for us. My dad is toxic, but I have to accept that. Yes. And I had a lady tell me a long time ago that you can love people at a distance. It's okay to not have people in your life that you love. And it's okay to have people in your life that you don't love. I guess. Oh, yes, Cabbage Patch Kids. I remember that. My mom actually said she fought with someone over a Cabbage Patch Kid when I was little. I always remember that little detail, her talking after I got it. She was like, I had to fight with a lady in the store for that, so you better really cherish it. Oh, thank you, One Mama. That's so sweet. Amen, sisters. All right, I'm going to run and check on my son. You guys chat amongst yourselves. I'm just going to go make sure Gage is all good. Yes, I do remember that too. And that was before they started taking and opening up on Thanksgiving and ruining Thanksgiving by opening up the stores. Because I can imagine all the families that are together on Thanksgiving, there's a lot of people trying to rush you through so they can get to that Black Friday sale, which is not cool. And look at my nails I did, Becca, if you're still here. I mixed a bunch of stuff together. Yes, the trolls. I love those little things. Those were my friends. I had trolls. I loved the trolls. What about Munchie Chi-Chi? Do y'all remember the little monkeys? That was when I was really little. The little, they were called Munchie Chi-Chis. They were little monkeys. Y'all probably don't. It was probably a Texas thing, actually, because that was when we lived in Corpus Christi. Oh, and my Easy Bake Oven was cool. Thank you. Yes. All right, I'll be right back. Gage! Get your robe on, it's right there. What about you? I don't know what happened to your robe. I'm coming. Okay, I'm back. All right, Garbage Pail Kids. Yes, I had to sell those when I was a kid. Me and my brother both did, to eat sometimes. You're wearing the ones you got from me? Yay. And the strawberry shortcakes that smelled good, remember? Those were awesome. Yes, Garbage Pail Kids were so cool. Merry Christmas, everybody. The 80s were so fun. No, you didn't miss it, Debbie. We are actually, the gum was nasty. We are actually going live today from 1 to 3. 3 will be live, and this is North Carolina time. I don't know what time it is there, but we still got an hour and 15 minutes of this live left, so we can just hang out with each other for people that don't have family. And then I will be live again on from let's see, 5 to 7, and then I'll be live again from 9 to 11. So if you miss it, you can come to another one. I am going to be here for you guys all day. And also be looking for a giveaway video. I will be posting a giveaway. I'm going to fill this little bag full of goodies that can be for a male or a female. And hopefully it won't be too much to send to another country. We'll find out. If it's too costly, I'll message you and let you know. But and you can maybe donate it to somebody that's in the country, but still enter, because then you can choose. If you do win, you can choose who it goes to. You know, if you don't want me to pay $50 to send it to you because there's only like $20 worth of stuff in there, then you can donate it to somebody that you love on the channel or whatever. But you have to be paying attention to my channel because it's not going to be live. It's going to be a quick video. I'm going to show you everything that I've put in here, and you guys will have to comment a certain comment down below to be entered. So you have to pay attention to the video. You will have to watch the video to find out what you got to do. So thank you. And don't copy an answer because it might be something that I want to know about you, to where answers are different. You see what I mean? So don't just go on there and see that everybody's saying something and say it. Watch the video so you know what you are required to answer. But yes, I'm giving away one Christmas gift, and it's got stuff like, so far, it has a little Snickers tin. It has a little M&M's tin. And then it has, if you are diabetic, it's got a sugar-free Russell Stover. Okay. And then it has a Summon Your Strength pack of Kleenex. Then it has a little Visine. Then it has a little block for your nails. Men can use this too, you guys. When you get a little split in your nail, just buff it out. The little wisp that you can carry in your purse. This is like if you forget to brush your teeth and you got this handy in your truck, men, or in your purse, ladies. These are lifesavers. And then I'm going to fill it up with a couple more things that I will show in the video that you got to watch. So, to get into my Christmas giveaway. I love giving. Yes, it is not fun living a life without your mom and dad. Let me be the first to tell you. That's why I try to play it safe for my kids. I don't want my kids to have to live life without me. I'm all they got. Especially Gage, because his dad is a piece of work. Oh, thank you, Sarah. That's sweet. I have all my friends. It feels great. It makes me feel amazing. I'm sitting with 35 people on Christmas, you guys. Normally, I'm by myself, waiting on Gage to get up, begging him to stop playing his video games and pay attention to me. I mean, I could be in there washing all the dishes from yesterday, or I could be getting rid of all the recycles that have to go outside and all the Christmas wrapping paper, but I don't want to do that. I want to fellowship. I want to hang out. I want to talk. I want to hear your stories. Yes, it's very hard, Debbie. I feel your pain, sister. It's rough. It's rough, especially scrolling through Facebook or social media and seeing everybody with their loved ones. It really brings back the fact that yours aren't here. Ooh. Merry Christmas, humbug. I can't link it here. This year is Christmas by text. LOL. That's funny. Merry Christmas, Stardust. Does anybody want to come on? Anybody want to share the screen with me? Have anything you want to say? And you can think about it. It doesn't have to be right now, just whenever. I copied the link in case somebody wants to come on. Let's see. Maybe I can answer some of my questions or comments. I am live and on scene. Let's see. I cried when I seen Shane's face when reunited with Margot. I love this channel because it's real, but covering real crime will be emotional. Happy Christmas, Dee, and all in this community. Not too good with nails, but we'll tune in later. Oh, thank you, Twiggy. Let's see what's cracking on the nails. Hey, girls, hey. Yeah, you get that gravy going, girl. Get that gravy going. Oh, thank you. Annie Lane is sweet, isn't she? Love me some subscribers. You guys all mean so much to me. Thank you so much. I still got to get my ancestry results back. And once I get my ring light, you guys, I'm going to be doing Mary Kay videos. But look, you can't even see my makeup. So I don't really want to do makeup tutorials in here because you can't see it. I mean, I would have to do it like this close for you to be able to really see. And even then, my lighting is awful. I need the ring light. But it's definitely not cheap. So we're going to have to earn that through some pop-up shops. Let's see. Yeah, go ahead and re-email it, Donna, and I'll read it. Wow, you're 99.9 British? Let me go see if mine ended up coming back. I doubt it, though. How long did it take, Sarah? How long did it take, love? My name is Casey. I just lost my old account info, so changed it to Annie, an old gamer name I had, LOL. Oh, that's cool. All right, so let's read this poem that she's sending. Okay. I'm also going to check my ancestry. I'm also going to get a backdrop and turn this desk around and have it up against this wall. So instead of just having all this random stuff behind me, I'm going to have an actual scene behind me. So moving on up in the world. Moving on up. Let's see. Hello, Donna. Just says in progress. Sample is processing. A month? Okay. Yeah, they didn't get my sample until a while. Oh, Lord. These are amazing. Peppermint bark. Ghirardelli, baby. I think I'll retire into a tiny home so I don't have to clean that much when I'm old. Mm. Becca's great. Sarah. She's my bestie here in North Kakalaka. And then I have a bestie in Florida who I love so much. Both of these women. Love them. Love them, love them. Ooh, a Three Musketeer. I hit the jackpot. It says, well played. Well played. Yes, sir. Chocolate covered cherries are good. All right, let me read Donna's email. Donna Evrenler. To y'all. I got you, girl. Ooh, I love the title. Holes of a Mask. Okay. Okay, honey, you go ahead and get your shower. God bless you too, one mama. Hi, Twiggy. Debbie, I love chocolate covered cherries too. Okay. So this is the poem from Donna, or the story from Donna. Oh, no, it's her poem. She wrote this. Holes of a Mask. Who but the wearer of the mask reveals the flames or the sorrows of which she fills? Deeper than flesh, never seen by the eye, all trinkets of memory like the sun that won't die. Beyond the shield of her mask, so brave and so bold, lies the power and strength of stories untold. No matter how strong her mask tends to be, it could be struck by lightning and ripped apart like a tree. The mask is her shelter, but is not always safe. It can bury her under like a rumbling dark cave. It displays a precaution unaware in her eyes. Outside is to laughter, inside is to cry. Her mask was not put there in one day and a night. It took years to demolish her untainted sight. So now her heart rots beyond her masquerade like a basket of cherries that slowly starts to decay. Her mask is her weapon. She hides all the pain. The disguise she is wearing will drive her insane. Screened by the loneliness that she feels deep inside, cuts like broken glass that can rip her flesh wide. Her mask will start crumbling. The gray clouds will turn to white, but only she alone can put up that fight. She hasn't found out yet that she's fighting herself. Her words can be different from the veil she wears proud. The storm will soon come like the rain from her eyes and will bring her no cover in which she can hide. The air will smell sweeter, the sky will shine bright, and without her old mask, she'll see the sun with new light. Amen, girl. That is deep. Did you write that for yourself? Was that your pain I'm feeling in there? Or was that about somebody else? That is awesome, Donna. You great writer. You really are. It is 2 p.m. here. Yes, very deep. I loved it. It's 2 p.m. in North Carolina. Merry Christmas, true crime curator. Same to you, wishing you peace, love, and joy. Gotta bounce, wife and dog home. Love your channel. I'll be back. Merry Christmas, everyone. Remember, community means you are never alone. That's right. And we have each other's backs here. Thank you. Sarah, you rock. Beautiful poem. Wow. Love that. I do too. Wow, I got chills from that poem, right? She's good, isn't she? Oh, I'm so glad that you can relate to it, Debbie. That is meaningful and deep. I mean, I'm not happy that what you went through, but it's really, really therapeutic to share with others and connect through someone's poetry that they were writing about themselves and it feels like you, then you're connecting there. And that's great. Enjoy your day, Sarah. Yes, the end was awesome. I loved it. Donna is awesome. You can share anything you write here, sister. We will be more than happy to read it. I have some poetry I might share one day, but it is all deep and dark and only about hard times in my life. I never write when I'm happy, put it that way. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. This bucket of candy is going to be my demise, y'all. It sure is. It is going to be my demise. I wrote this a long time ago. Yes, I was going through a lot. So many people can relate to this and can't always express themselves. Oh, that is great, Donna. I'm proud of you. That was great work. You should put a compilation together and put a book out, a poetry book. Because that poem right there will bless some souls for sure. She's good. Captured the realness and the pain of going through that. Took us there. You took us there in your writing. And I love your name, by the way. You guys know that I was named after the Osmonds, Donnie and Marie Osmond. That's why I'm Donna Marie. And my sweet granddaughter's a Marie, too. She got named after me. I don't know why I opened this. I don't even like that flavor. Oh, well, we would love to hear anyone you want to send me, girl, okay? You send me a poem, and I'm going to read it that day. I must have not read the last one you sent me. It must have not came through. I'll go back and double check. But I don't remember reading that poem before. But I also have horrible memory. Oh, thank you, Annie. Donna is talented, very talented. You should continue to write, girl, and share. It is worth sharing. But I understand about like being leery about it because I have a whole book of poems that I don't want to share. Oh, thank you. You have a wonderful name too. Great people are named alike. If you can't toot your own horn, who can? Right? So I'm missing my mama. I'm missing my daddy. I'm missing my best friend Charlie. And I just don't even know what to do with myself anymore on Christmas. So I'm so glad that I have this channel. Oh, I'm so sorry, Debbie. I lost my best friend too, Charlie. I was just talking about that. I miss him so much. This is a picture of him, though. This was my best friend from 16 until a few years ago. My Charlie Brown. Big old gay hairdresser. Remembering him on Christmas. Just put this right here. He'd be proud of me for having this channel. He really would. Yes, he was. And he knew it. And he used it to his advantage, that's for sure. He could always make me laugh. He was a sweet soul. I can't even let anyone dye my hair or touch my hair. I've done it myself since he passed because I feel like I'm betraying him. My daughter wants to go get a tattoo, and I'm going to get another tattoo. I'm like a walking memorial, you guys. The only tattoos I have are of people that have passed. So, or lost in some way. Yes, they are. They're smiling down on us, and they're proud of us for coming together for one another right here and just being in each other's lives. They are here in spirit. Merry Christmas, Maria, Lola's mom. Yes, Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm going to check on my son. Give me 1 second. I'll be faster this time. Guys, you all good? Oh, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Have I told y'all the story about my mom when we had a prowler that was in our backyard? And what had happened is we didn't have a home phone. My stepdad, before he murdered my mom, was a truck driver. So he would go out on the road and then he would come back and bring in his paychecks and they'd pay the bills. Well, evidently we didn't have enough to have a home phone. So my brother had this CB and this big old antenna on the top of our house that would make it reach wherever. And he was on that thing every night. And so one night he had my mom back there and they were having the good old grand old time with his CB radio. And my mom told me to go lock the back door. And I was being lazy. It was back when WKRP in Cincinnati came on late at night, and I was watching it, and I said I'd do it in a commercial. And because during the day you keep your doors open in the summertime, and this was in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So I didn't do it, and she got mad, and I remember her stomping through the house to go close the back door and lock it. And when she went down there, I heard her scream as loud as you could hear her. Have ever heard her scream? And the door slam and lock. And she came in, she's like, come on, come back here. And she made me leave the living room and come back to where my brother was. And she goes, there's somebody that was just about to walk in our back door. She said, you guys stay right here. So she said, I'm going to look out the window and see if they're still there. So she goes to the window and she opens it just a little bit and he's right there looking in the window. And she screams again loud. And I'm sure this is giving the prowler a thrill that she's terrified. But it was just her and her 3 children there. So then my brother ends up calling somebody on the CB radio, and this was back in the day before things were too crazy to do that. And he got somebody on the CB to call the police. The police came to our house, and the prowler was gone. Well, the next guy, the mofo, came back. And the next day, the guy came back, and my mom, it was late at night. My mom just happened to look out the window, and he was standing there where my brother was on his CB. And so this time she got pissed. She wasn't screaming. This time she opened the window to see if he was there. He was there. And she told us all to stay there. And she grabbed the baseball bat and she went outside, you guys, and we weren't about to stay there so the dude could run inside and lock himself in the house with us. So all three of her kids were behind her as she has this baseball bat, and she goes out that back door that he was about to come into, and she comes after him in the backyard like a woman with a vengeance, and he goes to jump over our backyard screen or linked fence, metal fence, and he gets to about the top, and she comes down so hard on his back with that bat that he tumbled down onto the ground and rolled over and just barely ran away. And so she didn't call the police the second time. She handled it herself. And I was just like, wow, that is a mama bear in action for sure. And I never could understand why she did that. I felt like it was dangerous. She shouldn't have done it. But then as soon as I had a child, and the thought of somebody hurting my child would just the thought itself would turn me into an angry bear. So I get it. And that is just an awesome story I remember of my mom. Sometimes we need to cry rather than holding our feelings in. Out of the darkness will come light. It's nice to be able to share in a group where we can understand each other. Yes, Donna, that's very true. Yes. And I had to choke back some tears reading it for sure. Here, Merry Christmas and love to all. Thank you, Andy. Merry Christmas, Julie. Welcome. I'm so excited. And don't forget, you guys, let's get on the schedule. Let's start sharing those survivor stories. If somebody wants to share a story tomorrow night, you can come on. We will schedule you for whatever time you want. My son doesn't have school for the next 8 days. So this would be the time to like really get on sharing these stories, because I am available all day long at any time. So if you want to share a story tomorrow, you just email me. We'll get you on the schedule for tomorrow. If your day off is Friday, then let's do it. Let's get you on the schedule for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Let's share a survivor story every day in 2020. Even at the end, let's end the end of the year with a survivor story. I do not mind to use my platform for you to share what you've been through. So, yes, good for my mom. That's right, Donna. They are very hard. 2020 coming soon. That's right. 2020 is my year, because I have finally learned to tell life suckers no. That's the problem. People see that I have a big heart and they take advantage of that, and they try to play on my heartstrings, like to get me to go above and beyond. And then I start getting taken advantage of. A lot of people take my kindness for weakness, and please do not do that. I have learned from my past mistakes, and I can read through the BS. Trust me on that. 2020 is going to be all of our year. 2020. Yes, emotional vampires. It's a great word. I love it. I'm also going to be doing a product of the day. And so I will be recording those videos. They won't be live. I'm just going to do a quick recording on the video and then put it on the channel. And then the title will be the name of the product. Like, I have all kinds of different products I want to share with you. The Mary Kay Extra Emollient Night Cream for super dry, cracked skin. This stuff is amazing. I want to, give you some of the active ingredients in these items and tell you what they're good for and how much to use. lets you see them in action. And so Mary Kay has a lot of items. So if I do an item a day for a year, we might be able to get through the website. We might. Then we have the satin hands, which is a 3-step process. You've got your softener, and you put this on to soften the skin on your hands. This softens it up real nicely. And then you use an exfoliant soap that gets off that skin that you softened up. And then you use an amazing shea cream lotion, y'all. White tea tree citrus and shea cream. And this just adds life to your hands and you will be amazed. I love using this before I put on a set of nails because it just gets my hands super clean. I just don't put the lotion on until I'd say about an hour after I do the nails. Then I put the lotion on. But yes, there's so much stuff I want to show you guys. This Mint Bliss lotion for tired hands and feet. It's got amazing essential oils in it that really does help with tired hands and feet and legs. Oh, they're great. Mint Bliss Energizing Lotion. I'm telling you, if your legs hurt at night, this is the stuff. My sister even swears by it too, not just me. But there is so much stuff I'm excited to show you guys. I love my Mary Kay, girl. Me too. I stay to myself. I just keep to myself. I got hurt so many. Yes, Debbie, me too. I learned to just, it's better off to be alone than to be hurt by people constantly. I love my Mary Kay. My Mary Kay. I listened the whole time in the shower. Couldn't miss this live today. Amen. Oh my God, Mary Kay. Do you sell Mary Kay? Yes, I do, girl. Yes, I do. Here is my website. That's why my skin looks this way, you guys, is because of a Mary Kay. I use all Mary Kay. I am a lipstick hoarder. I can't lie. And so I'm not partial to lipstick. I'm not allowed to promote a different brand of lipstick when I'm doing a Mary Kay video, just because that's their exception to be on YouTube, is it has to be all Mary Kay. I can't use any other brand in a video that I'm promoting Mary Kay. But I do truly wear all Mary Kay. I use all Mary Kay skincare. I use all Mary Kay cosmetics, and it has done a wonder for my skin. You used to could see my pores all through here. Anytime I put foundation on, it made my pores so much worse. And I don't even use primer, you guys. I used to have primer, but I don't need it anymore because of Mary Kay. So this is my Mary Kay website. If you guys want to jot it down. Let's see. Stay positive. Don't spread hate. Always know the truth before sharing. Never judge others unless you know all the facts. Lift someone's spirit by being compassionate, kind, and uplifting. Yes. And know that we are human and that we are going to fall short of this a lot of the time. And sometimes instinct of our barbaric animalistic instincts reacts and we show our butt, and we have to own it, and we have to take accountability, and we have to say, look, I went too far, or I overreacted, or I shouldn't have said that, or I should have told you. I do feel that way, but I shouldn't have told you while I was angry. I should have shared that with you while we were in a good place. It's not good to throw stones when you're mad. So even if you do feel that way. I love my satin hands and satin lips. Yeah, girl. Me too. I'm out of satin lips, though. I got to get me some more satin lips. Thank you for the reminder, Donna. And treat others the way you would like to be treated. Yes, that is key. I'm glad I found you too, Debbie. Based on the mouth-watering meals you mentioned yesterday, maybe in 2020 we can venture into the Mama Beauty's kitchen for a cooking class or two. Yeah, girl, you got it. I have been looking. My sister asked me for the cherry yum yum recipe that I told y'all about on Thanksgiving, right? It's my grandmother's recipe. So she asked me for it, and I've looked everywhere. I cannot find any of my recipes. So I can't make Russian tea, which I wanted Russian tea really bad today. And I can't make that. That recipe's gone. The no-bake cookies I've got memorized, so it's okay about that. Can't find my sweet potato casserole recipe. Can't find the cherry yum yum recipe. I mean, I can't even, the cranberry sauce recipe. I put it somewhere safe. Do you guys ever do that? You're like, oh, I better put this somewhere because I'm going to need them next year. Girls, boys, I don't know what I did with them. And I looked everywhere. And Melinda, if you're watching, I'm so sorry I didn't get that recipe to you. I will get it to you soon. And I'm so sorry that I couldn't find it. And I even organized my whole desk is clean because of it. Now I'm going to have to start spring cleaning to find it. Thank you, Lola. Debbie, I know how you feel. I stay to myself also. This group, though, has given me a place. So glad God led me to this group. I'm so glad that God led all of you to me because you have no idea what you're doing for me right now. Like me coming live on YouTube for 6 hours today is 80% for me. I know you all feel that it's 80% for you, but I mean, I'm 20% is the kind and loving, 80% is selfish and not wanting to be alone. So, I mean, and I can be real and honest about myself. I take accountability. I don't try to pretend to be perfect and, oh, I'm this and I'm that. I mean, I will call out my, flaws, and I will call out my imperfections, and I'm evolving every day and learning every day. And if I can show to people that we're all imperfect and that we all mess up and we're all guilty of saying things that we wish we hadn't, but then you have to eat crow and go back and make up for it. If you burn a bridge, you got to rebuild it. Don't expect the other person to reach out and build it. You burned it to the ground. It's your responsibility to rebuild it. So if you've got a problem with saying I'm sorry, then you're going to have a hard life. And that's just the reality of things. You have to learn to say I'm sorry and genuinely mean it. I'm glad I found you too, Debbie. We found each other. God put us in each other's paths. Yes, Donna, that would be awesome because my daughter just bought me a slow cooker, very thick, nice Barnes & Noble recipe book. So I can't wait to try that out. And she bought me the air fryer book, but I got an air oven. I want an air fryer, so I'm thinking about keeping it. Or I'm going to take it back to Barnes & Noble and trade it for an air oven. But there are lots of recipes that came with the air oven. That's where I got the prime rib recipe from. And it was amazing. And you guys, there's this crock pot mac and cheese that is so easy to make. It just takes milk, evaporated milk, butter, olive oil, 2 cups of cubed Velveeta cheese and 4 cups of medium cheddar cheese. And it makes the most amazing macaroni and cheese in the crock pot that you've ever had. I mean, it was my first time making that yesterday and it came out superb. It takes 2 hours on low in the crock pot and you got to cook your noodles ahead of time. 2 12-ounce cans of evaporated milk, 3 cups of cold regular milk, and then 2 cups of Velveeta cubed cheese, and then 4 cups of cheddar cheese. And I'm telling you, in 2 hours, it's and it's 16 ounces of macaroni noodles. Yes, you guys. And then, so what you'll do, I bought there's these amazing things called slow cooker crockpot liners. Can you believe that? You just put this little liner. It's made out of the same material that you bake your turkey in, so it won't melt. And so you put it over your crock pot down in there and you make what you're making in there. And then when you're done, you pull the crock pot liner out and your crock pot is clean. Now that is amazing. This was the first time I've ever seen anything like that this year. And it was great. Great, great, great. You have to try that. But yeah, I would love to invite y'all to my kitchen. We'll just take this laptop right on in there and get it. I'm also wanting to raise the money somehow to get my iPhone fixed, you guys. So I can use it to record stuff and I can get a tripod for it, you know, and I can hang it to where y'all can see me doing the nails. If I can get a tripod for the phone and I can get it to hang like this, then y'all could actually see me putting the nails on down here. And if I could get a tripod or get the phone turned back on, fixed back, I dropped it. And so when you turn it on, this half works and this half doesn't. So the digitizer in half of it is messed up. So I have to send it off to Apple and have it fixed. I had already paid for it for 2 years. And so I didn't have insurance on it because I switched over to the prepaid plan. And was just paying the $55 a month to US Cellular, and then I dropped it and half of it doesn't work. So I ended up having to have that switched over to this ancient loaner phone, you guys. This is like, my godfather gave this to me so I could use it just in the meantime. So in 2020, I have got to get the money together to get my iPhone fixed so I can hook it up and take it to the kitchen or do a vlog where I'm moving around. And right now, the only type of device that I have to stream or record on is my tablet, which doesn't have a lot of space because I've got to have the PayPal in there and my son's Roblox. And so it's really hard to record on that. And I just don't really have this stuff that I need. And I want to build my channel, right? So I want to get a backdrop and I want to get a ring light so we can do our makeup tutorials. Plus the ring light would help in the kitchen too because my kitchen lighting is awful. So I'm going to, you know, slowly but surely, it's not something that needs to happen overnight, but we will be doing all kinds of stuff in 2020. Let's see. No, we don't have Boost phone. I wish. We love our air fryer. I got an air oven, but I do I do want an air fryer. It's horrible. You ever need an ear? I'm here. Yes, we did. But the pie is in the oven. What kind of pie? I need to try that. Thanks for being with us. The last few days I've been feeling low in my spirits. I'm sorry, Donna. Well, just know that that happens to a lot of us during this time of year, and it's absolutely normal and it's okay. Just sit down and take some time for yourself and do something that makes you happy for 30 minutes. If you can, find the time. I used to like to sit down and color, believe it or not. Color. Like I'm into adult coloring. Look, I'll show you. I have a whole drawer for it. I'm just like a little kid. And I'll probably start coloring some stuff for people for next year for Christmas. See, these are my adult coloring books. Ta-da! Oh, no, that's my son's school papers. But yeah, I have lots and lots of coloring books. Just breathe. Don't give a damn. So much fun. I use color pencils. It's just easier for me. Crayons get out of the lines. But yeah, just find something that makes you happy, love. Here's a no-bake pie recipe. 1 block of cream cheese at room temperature. 1 Eagle brand milk. 1 cup of lemon juice. 1 tablespoon of vanilla. 1 graham cracker crust. Mix till smooth. Fill crust and refrigerate. Debbie, praying eventually one of these surgeries will give me a quality of life back. The surgery they are proposing now is experimental. Researching and praying on that tomorrow is for nutrition. Yes, we love you, Chronic. So sad. I hope you get your quality of life back too, baby love. You deserve it. Yes, the air oven cooked a prime rib 4 pound, or no, it was 5.5 pound in 45 minutes. I didn't even know they had an air oven. LOL. I gotta look that up. Girl just sent a small Christmas token to your PayPal. Oh, Chronic Life, you stop. Oh, thank you. You shouldn't have done that, though. I know how hard it is for you right now. But thank you. And I love you. And our friendship means the world to me. So just know that. And that I'm an email away, and that you don't always have to be positive. You can break down on me, girl. If anyone deserves a breakdown, you do. And I'll be right here to pick you back up. I promise. I like to color too, Annie. Sounds serious. You will be praying for you. Yes, please. Pray, pray, pray. You can put fruit pie filling over the pie too. Oh, I made a new thing this year too. It has crushed pineapples, instant pudding mixed together, and then you add 3 cups of Greek yogurt. You add a tub of Cool Whip. You add bananas, peaches, and mandarin oranges. It was good, girl. I gave 2 air fryers as gifts this year. Big hit, yes. I asked for an air fryer, and I ended up getting an air oven, and the French fries in the air oven are phenomenal because it comes with this like basket that you put the fries in. So awesome. And the air oven rotisseries. So the air oven will make a rotisserie chicken. So we're definitely going to be having some rotisserie chicken real soon. Oh, super cool. I loved my gift. I got spoiled this year. This was the best Christmas I've ever had, ever in my entire life. Yes, I used to color, need to get back into that. Yes, I'm telling you, if you guys take one of these pictures and you go through the book and you hand pick a picture for somebody that you love, that like you just are like, oh, so and so loves owls. She would love that. You can color this and frame it and give it to them as a Christmas gift. And you can get frames at the Dollar Tree for $1. So you could give out 50 Christmas gifts next year of your handmade colorings. A real thoughtful gift of these. That's why I have these coloring books, is so I can actually put thought into a gift and write them something. This one says, let your dreams take flight. If you know somebody that is striving to be in medical school or something, you would give them that, and you would tell them when you give it to them. So it's the thought that counts. It really is. Let's see. God bless you, Chronic. Yes. Go get in a shower, Becca. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry, 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 Merry Christmas. We've got 25 more minutes, you guys, and then I will be back at 5. Just be looking for my giveaway video. I'm going to make real quick when I get off of here, and then I got to run to get my son's Switch and their Xbox cards from the only place open right now. It's the drugstore. And then I'll give them their numbers. Then we'll come back live. You guys can enter my giveaway, and I'll be back live from 5 to 7. I wanted to be live during the times that most people get together, especially if you're missing your family this holiday. I know a lot of people get together at 2. So I wanted to be here for you guys during 2 p.m. Well, 2 p.m. my time. I don't know if it is your time or not. But and then I know that some people would get together at night and have dinner. And so I wanted to be here at night from 5 to 7 to make sure that we had a community where you could come to during that time if you were feeling sad or depressed, like now. And then I want to be here late at night when everyone's laying down and going to bed from 9 to 11, just so you have a place to take your mind off things and talk and be here with other people that are in the same boat as you, that don't have anybody, that, or if they do, they just have a moment to pop in and say Merry Christmas, and they care. It's people that care here. And it's awesome. We barely have to deal with trolls, and I'm knocking on wood. I don't want to jinx it, but I mean, I love this community. I go watch other YouTubers and I see the comments and I'm like, wow, people are intense, and it just doesn't happen here. And I love that. You guys have no idea. That's the best gift you could give me, is acting right in my chat section, acting right in the comment section. I have some really mature adults on my channel, and I appreciate that more than you could ever know. This was one of my best Christmas too, Dee. I think it was amazing because it went back to what was important. After my girls almost losing me, it was more of being together. Yes, girl. Yes. I love that. I love that. That is great. And you deserve every bit of it. You deserved every bit of it. And, it's good to be able to say this is the best Christmas ever, because there's so many bad ones that we've had, and so that it just means so much when you are able to say that this is the best Christmas I've ever had. It really is. Talk to you soon. You're very thoughtful. Not a lot of people would do this. Oh, thank you, Dayal. Well, my granddaughter and daughter on their way for about an hour. Yay! I'm glad, Debbie. You needed this pick-me-up right now. You did. And see, isn't it great how things just work out like that, so that you end up getting this hour when you needed it the most? And so it's going to make you feel all good and the Christmas spirit. And I'll be back here from 5 to 7 or from 9 to 11 tonight, Debbie. So if you need me or the community, we're going to be here for you. So enjoy your family, and we love you. Thank you, Bridget. That's sweet. I'm glad you guys are here. You guys are doing more for me than I'm doing for you. Trust me on that. This hour and a half has felt like it was 20 minutes. So I am blessed to have such a loving community and such a great channel. Like, you guys make my channel. I'm one person. You're what, 1,600? Is that what it is now? I haven't looked in a while. I mean, look, you make up 1,600. I just make up one person. So, and I could never imagine my channel growing this fast. Like, I just started really giving it a go on October 14th, like a month before it only took me a month to get monetized. You guys blew my mind subscribing to my channel. Yeah, 1,620. Wow. Hey, girl. Merry Christmas, Sandy Jersey girl. Yes, she is, Donna. My daughter blows my mind. Like, I am not artistic. I cannot sing. I mean, I can color. I can color like a mofo. I ain't gonna lie. But I can't sing. I'm not crafty. She just takes the cake at all the things that I cannot do. And she is so beautiful, and she cares about people. Her heart is bigger than her entire body. And so my daughter is just a precious soul. There's nobody in the world out there like her. She blows my mind. That's why I love this channel. I hate missing your videos. Oh, Debbie, we hate not having you here. That hip replacement, I feel for you. Prayers. You'll be on our prayer list. Yes, girl, you got it. What do people call you, Marie or Mama? So I'll know for the next live. It's Mama. You can call me Mama. You can call me Mama Beauties. You can call me Dee, because that's what my friends call me. My real name is Donna, and my friends call me Dee. And so I name everything D's. You know what I mean? Because I use a Z instead of an S, because it's belonging to me. So You guys are my humble beauties. So you each are my beauties. And when that's with a Z. And people always think it's booties. It's not. You can call me whatever you want, sister. Whatever you want. Yes, that's perfect, Annie. Thank you, love. That is perfect. Love it, love it. There are 3 Donnas in your chat. Even I get confused. Yes, I know. Do you know I worked one time at was it Sagebrush? Yeah, it was a Sagebrush. And there were 3 Donnas. There was me, Donna, the boss Donna, and another Donna. There were 3 Donnas that were working there. So that is when D really stuck. And they just called me D the whole time. Like no one knew me as Donna at that Sagebrush because there were just 3 Donnas there when I started working. They're like, oh no, we're not sticking another Donna out there. You're D. Of course, sister, of course. Oh, that's sweet. Someone said that Copycat Cadle is a liar. She got paid. I wish Anne would get every dime she made. She is getting every dime that she made. Oh no, because I remember she countered with minus her expensive. And then this guy Joe A said he changed the channel after the first 5 seconds of my video. Well, bye boy, bye. I'm not right. Call me DE. You got it, love. Our day. How's it pronounced? Day? Or D? Or D? DE. Call you DE? I don't know. I'm lost. It doesn't take a lot. I am going to have some merch, you guys. My friend's going to make sweatshirts and t-shirts that say, hey girl, hey, and hey boy, hey. Hey girl, hey. Is there anything juicy out there I need to watch, you guys? I haven't spent a lot of time watching YouTube lately. I need to watch some stuff. Is there a good video I need to watch? Email it to me. Here's my email, you guys. I will be back at 5 o'clock. At gmail.com. I am going DE. Okay, you got it, sister. I am going to run and get my sons their cards for their presents at the local drugstore, their Switch card and their Xbox card. Get that off to them. Get the video made for the giveaway so you guys can get in on that if you want. It's just a couple of little items, nothing big. And I think that's it. And I love each and every one of you. And I hope that you're having a Merry Christmas. And I can't wait to see you guys later. Recall you saying you were going to return your book. Did you? No, babe. I did not want to deal with that before Christmas shopping. I'm going to return the book after, but I don't think they're going to let me because it's highlighted all through. But we will see, Sandy. I was going to try to record it without them knowing it. I hope that's legal. Bye, everyone. Thanks for being so welcoming. Thanks for being here, Annie. We really appreciated your commentary and input. We really do enjoy other people's opinions here. You know, contrary to what most people believe, I do enjoy an opposite opinion of mine. So it's just your delivery that causes me to block. Not yours personally, but people are like, oh, why'd you block them? I thought you said other people could have a different opinion. They can, as long as they are not trying to trash me for mine as they get theirs across. We both have to respectfully agree to disagree. So if you're forcing your opinion down my throat, then you're probably going to be blocked. So thanks, guys, because I definitely don't force mine down anyone's. Merry Christmas, and I'll see everybody at 5 p.m. Bye, girls. Bye. Bye, boys. Bye. I'm going to go eat some food and do some stuff. So I will talk to you guys later. See you at 5 p.m. It's 2:45 right now. So if that helps. Also, my PayPal is down below, and email me if you ever donated to my PayPal or gave me a super chat, and let me know if the Mary Kay Foundation is okay to donate the $40 to. That's 10% of my income from YouTube from December. No, not December, from November, because you get paid from YouTube a month after. So you don't get paid till December 21st, 22nd, 23rd on what you made in November. So whatever I make in December, I won't get until the end of January almost. And so we'll talk about that then, and I'll tell you how much we're going to donate. But for the month of November, we have $40 to donate. And so if you donated anything in November to my channel in Super Chat or PayPal or sent it to me, then you do have a voice. So let me know if it is okay to donate it to the Mary Kay Foundation, which helps keep the lights on at domestic violence shelters all across the world. If you have a different vote for where it should go, then please email me and the popular vote will get it. I'm also going to show a receipt to where the money was donated. Okay, so we always bring receipts here. And I thank you all. I hope you're having a wonderful Merry Christmas. If not, then just know that we are here for you all day today. Keep your eyes open. I'll see you soon. Bye.